Welcome back for another episode of Wet.
Moist towelettes.
Welcome to Ruby the Game. We're playing as Wet.
Ruby the Gay?
Ruby the Game, and we're playing as Wet. Her name's Wet.
No, it's not.
Do you have a...
It's Sapphire.
No, it's Ruby.
She's a stripper.
You know, we're playing Wet, and she's called Wet.
And she's called Moist.
Do you get where I'm coming from with this?
Moist Moira. That's what I'm going to call her, Moist Moira.
You don't get what I'm doing, do you?
No.
Have you never... Okay, in old sort of games like the Super Nintendo, and I think Dorothy covered this in a funny little animation, but for a lot of people had issue of giving characters mistaken identities because of the name of the game. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, a bit like how Mario is... What?
Continue.
Well, I was going to say, like, some people mistake Mario, don't they? Like, when it comes to Wario game... I can't see my body.
I was going to say more like Metroid. Metroid is the biggest reference.
Actually, yeah, that's a good one.
A lot of people thought Link was Zelda Sharp. A lot of people think...
Everyone knows that Zelda is Zelda.
Tom, shut up.
And that you play as him as the hero of Tim.
Okay, that's not even funny. That's just a poor attempt at a joke, I must admit. I'm disappointed.
You think that I care, Martin? I'm not funny. I am not a funny bitch. It's just like, oh, he's in there.
And I actually thought that before we played this, the character was actually going to be called Wet. And if you think that's weird, try reading a book. For some reason, writers like to give their characters very strange names. And I don't know why. Like, I read a book recently called The Lonely, and one of the characters is called Hanny. And I'm reading The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson, and you've got characters called Breeze, as if they're from Final fucking Fantasy. And you've got characters called Docs.
No, not Final Fantasy, Final Empire. Get it right, Martin. God.
No, I'm talking like...
God.
Shut up. I'm talking about like Final Fantasy 13, where characters are called Lightning and Snow and Hope. Ironically, he has none.
Well, the thing is, they started that name scheme long before that.
No, I know. I'm just wondering, why do writers give their characters and protagonists strange names? I know Star Ocean 4 isn't actually
I just want to go back and check what it was I actually bought, because I was like, yeah, I'll buy these.
I know Star Ocean 4 isn't a book, but one of the main characters is called Edge Maverick. Edge Maverick. And his friend is called something very normal, like Ray. Is it Ray?
Who? In what? Who is
Star Ocean 4?
Star Ocean,
It's Edge, Ray, Bacchus, Man with a Scythe, I can't remember his name. And FaZe.
I didn't get very far in that game.
Did you never complete it?
I never completed it. I got almost as far as recruiting the weird angel woman.
Oh yeah,
with
she's
glasses.
Fun. Yeah, she's lovely, Sarah.
I thought that person was sticking a finger up as he was given a ticket, because it was the police or something.
I wonder if we'd be getting in trouble. No, we can't be, because we've not received any.
What on earth is that? A Tory banker? Promise I'm not stealing from you. Give me all your money.
I wonder if these movies mean anything. They must mean something. They wouldn't just randomly appear.
Well, it's all. I wonder if I can kill... No, I can't. I was hoping to kill the
Unless
rats.
it's just a way of saying this is the era of which this game takes place in.
Just a general theme. I don't think it's meant to mean anything, is it? I don't know.
No, or if it's like those italicized sections in the books I've been reading that you gave me. Lent me.
Which books?
The Final Empire. The Mistborn trilogy.
Well, when it's italicized, it's because it's an inner dialogue.
Yeah.
So, it's not specifically... something.
I genuinely thought you just died.
Okay.
I was just looked down for a second looking at the timer.
Move, bitch, move.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
See, I told you I'm good at video games.
Oh god, she's a very manly woman.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Right, this reminds me of Metroid Azarem, but what's it remind you of?
Steel Hat. Speaking of Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, they hit the scene where they go up the elevator and she cloaks him and David, fapping the button as usual.
Well, yes, of course.
I think when I finish the
it's a treat for the watchers, viewers.
I think when I finish the Mistborn trilogy, I'm going to retreat back to the Reckoners trilogy. And oh, she actually looks scared. Why does she look scared?
I don't think she looks scared, just a little confused.
Rat boy.
And his pet.
Okay, I'm thoroughly disturbed. So I guess she feels that she's been kind of tricked.
Maybe, but the fact that
she's angry. She's angry. Oh, she's
no,
happy.
Pleased.
She's like, yay, give me the blood. So the game is called Wet in reference to the name Wet Work, which means to be literally covered in bloody blood. Do you think I could get away with a sexist joke? I'm probably not that. I'm probably not the right kind of person.
Oh. What sort of sexist joke?
Well,
we could always edit it out, I suppose, or bleep it.
No. Right, so the game's called Wet, right? Wet work is the meaning of to be literally covered in somebody else's blood. She must really love her periods.
Oh my god. Do you know, I knew somewhere there was a period joke just lurking in the darkness, and out from the depths it loves to...
Don't try write a book with your mouth.
Write a book with my mouth. Really.
I know we're trying to become good
That isn't what I was going for there, Martin.
Rocket?
Nope.
Wait.
The chandelier.
Oh.
She's a chandelier.
Oh, she was actually inside the cage.
Yes.
I thought it was already on the floor. Oh, maybe you should have made it a fair fight.
Nobody fucks with the rat.
Hold on, why are we attacking this guy? I don't even bloody remember.
Because he's kidnapped.
He's involved with that guy's son.
Yeah, basically, he's convinced, or trying to be convinced, that his son has been kidnapped in some way, shape, or form. And
mixed in with the wrong crowd, I think, is the term we're looking for.
Yeah, and he wants him brought back to Daddy.
This is a very strange circumstance because I'm just putting the pieces together in my head. Now, his dad, who is in the limousine, appears to me either to be involved in some sort of mafia or just incredibly wealthy and pays for guards, like the ones who stepped out of the limousine before. So if he's so well off, why is his son forcing himself to be a mercenary and getting involved in bad gangs?
Because it's always the case that people want to break away from their family in some way, shape or form. So...
Yeah, but you didn't.
No, because I'm not from a wealthy family.
I think I kind of did, but I guess it was just because I wanted more. Deep.
But like I said, I'm not from a, vastly wealthy family where I can afford to ride around in limousines or anything.
No.
I never have been.
You are more fortunate than most, though we don't have jobs.
I wouldn't even go so far as to say most. And like in this country, maybe, probably lower middle.
I guess so. We are kind of both in that situation. Do you know what?
I grew up in a very well-educated part of the UK. Although not educated to know enough, Lincoln's just not educated enough to know the difference between racism and just acceptable criticism.
Congratulations, you've just offended everyone in Lincolnshire, Tom.
Oh, like I give a shit. I've been saying Lincolnshire's a shithole for years.
We have friends.
What are they going to do? Come out and get me in their tractors?
Probably.
I mean, we're surrounded by fields. It would be quite funny to watch.
Slowly coming for you.
And there's just like a line of tractors slowly making their way towards me, and I'm just stood there like,
Tom,
what am I supposed to be doing?
You are doing nothing. You've made my editing job of this video even more harder for the last 30 to 40 seconds.
But right,
get off the gun.
Well, no, I can't.
Why?
Because
well, look around.
Well, I'm looking around, but I don't see anything.
Can you not look down?
We may have to edit all of this out.
Maybe just destroy that.
Oh.
I think that was your goal. Oh, I see. There's somebody shooting over there.
Is there?
I think.
Oh, no, up there, isn't it? I think I just saw it. Yep, there we go.
Turrets
he could have done a better job of actually trying to kill me rather than just hiding and making me forget that he exists.
The game developers could have done a better job of having you not shoot around for 40 seconds.
Yeah, a cooldown on this would be nice, but,
yeah.
I'm going to abuse the system because I can.
I'm experiencing that last... What?
It's like shooting targets back home.
What?
Only an extremely long amount of time.
Another loading screen. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah.
I think that's the exact same date and time as it was earlier.
No, this is the same loading screen as before. So these little segments are loading screens. She's going to press the button. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh.
The thing loops on itself as well.
Yeah.
Goes up to 8 and then goes, ooh, nope, back to 1.
Clearly she's not enjoying herself. If the game actually crashes here and we're just stuck watching her going, ugh.
Do you know, this actually reminds me of the lifts at my old university halls, where it would take 10 minutes for it to get there, another 10 minutes for it to travel up, and then, oh my god.
Please say something
giant dildo.
I'm not sure you have it in there.
But I have it in me.
Oh, I love her. I think she's my new favourite heroine. Super heroine, whatever.
Oh, I can't.
Why did they have to bloody name a drug after a female superhero? It's so stupid.
What, detox? Heroin!
Sophisticated, elegant heroine.
Heroin.
No, I'm just like, you got heroes, right? And then the name of somebody who is a woman and who is also a hero is called a heroine. But ingrained into pop culture, the term heroin is to mean shit that you snort through your nose. Or is that crack? Oh, I think that's the same thing, isn't it?
Drug. It's a drug.
Yeah.
Negative drug, bad drug.
Do you know what?
I'm just going to go
I'm not going to
backwards and
associate them
forwards.
with a drug. I'm going to give them a more distinguished name as just hero. She is an amazing superhero. Because to say heroin is just a crap reference to a drug.
Bear in mind, she is essentially an assassin. I wouldn't go so far as to say superhero. She does things for money.
She's a hero for me. She's amazing. I'm getting a bit of a straight
Why am I
boner.
becoming so moral? I'm an evil bastard sometimes.
If you mean in moral as in you once brought your ashes to Jehovah's Witnesses at the door when they asked for your dad.
Well, I don't know if they were Jehovah's Witnesses, but it was a funny story.
It definitely made me laugh. I mean, you said it on our first date.
Was it the first date that I said it? I thought I said it beforehand and you told all your housemates and they thought it was hilarious.
Oh no, it was beforehand, and then we went on our first date.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this guy's really forthright. I'm in love.
He knows how to charm a man by talking about his dead dad.
What the fuck is this guy made out of? Diamonds?
No, he's Iron Man, or Superman, or Batman, or a combination thereof.
Well, do you know
Right,
what?
you are fucking dead.
Wait. What? Okay.
I blew up his hand. Wow.
That should have blown up his hand and half of his body.
I think it tore through his hand and then blew up something behind it. I don't know.
Let me rephrase my question. Where the fuck is Trevor Ackers?
Up your ass.
She's gonna kill him, isn't she? You should have stopped. You should have stopped it, bitch. Oh dear.
Great.
Oh my God.
I love the little threads on her sword just going spazzy everywhere.
I love her, and he bled to death. Where's she going? Is she gonna get ambushed? No.
She don't give a fuck.
That's the end of that episode. I am thoroughly enjoying this game.
I can't buy anything yet.
You know what?
No.
I am thoroughly enjoying watching you play this. It's really satisfying to watch.
So satisfying watching me murder.
So we'll see you guys next episode.
Bye.
Bye.